Hello everyone, this is Grim with M Squared Mods. I'm going to be removing the radio on my factory 2018 truck and swapping out the UAS non-nav radio for a UAQ today. And since I've got a console, I figured I'd go over the steps to get the console and the dash apart and let y'all watch the fun. So we'll start by pulling out the mats here in the front, although I'm losing light today, and the one inside the cubby hole here. You set those aside, and there's two screws down here the front of the mat, and I'm just going to take out real quick. Set these up here. And there's one 7mm down here in the bottom under this console mat in the center. I believe this is different than some of the earlier 13 and 14 trucks. Alright. You may want to flip the lid back out of the way so you can get a little more room here. Then you're just going to lift up from the back here and up towards the front and try to pull it back away from your dash at the same time so you can reduce how much scratching you do up on this leading edge area. And then you're going to reach up underneath and disconnect the 12-volt accessory plug. And then you can set that piece out of the way. So once that's out, next thing you've got is, since I have a 115 volt outlet, I've got a screw up here in the center. I've got two torque screws up here in the top that have to come out. Alright, so we've got a T20 here. Take these two out of the top. And you gotta take that insert out above the 115 volt outlet, and then you should be able to get your T20 in there to take that screw out. You may not be able to get it all the way out, but if you get it loose, it'll come out with the dash if you don't lose it. All right, so once you got that loose, the key thing is to just grab the sides here, and it's going to feel like it's going to break if you haven't done this before. You're going to pop it forward. Hopefully that screw is loose all the way in there. Alright, let's see if we can finish getting this out. I got some more light in here now. being real careful to lift this over the edge of the console. Alright, once that's out a little bit, then you can work it forward, and you can reach in and start unplugging the clips on the back. Just rotate this forward there with the screw. And I was telling everyone to not forget about what's in there. Dash. Take a moment, and I'm going to see if I can find that screw real quick. Alright, well, now you just got to take out the 4 screws on the radio. Try not to lose those either. Those are also easy to lose, especially on a console. Once you get that radio out, pull it away, start disconnecting whatever connectors you got. On this particular UAS radio, ends in 635, part number, factory version was 18.13 on the software. I believe this one had 19.9 as an over-the-air update on it. You may want to change your position just to get better access to this. Sit up on the armrest or whatever you got to do. Some of these connectors are extremely difficult to get loose, especially on a new vehicle. And this last 52-pin connector on the back of the radio, the big one, you just press over on the handle here, which releases it, and then you can release the lever and take it out. And then installation on the new one is pretty much the same. This one I bought through allmoparparts.com. Came with 19.9 on it. I believe they're up to 20.1 now over the air, although nobody's seen the actual download for it. So we're gonna start hooking this up. Alright, I'm going to get this started by hand so I don't drop anything. And just a friendly reminder for everyone, if you're tightening these up with the electric screwdriver or something like that, make sure you set the torque setting on the lowest value that'll actually snug the bolts up without stripping out what they're screwing into. There's no need for them to be super tight. Alright, now we're going to have to carefully set this down close to where it's going to go and plug everything back in where it was. And find the dang connector. That. There we go. Found the slide lock. All right. Once you got everything hooked back up, just kind of line this thing up in place, ease it back into position. And we just continue to reverse our install. Our T20 Torx back here on the top. And put the one back in here above the 115 outlet if you have it. If you've got a non-console truck with a jump seat, then you won't have that screw back there. And tilt it. All right. line this up. Plug in the accessory outlet connector again. Try to set this down carefully without scratching too much. Alright, that's in place. Do that to get some light. Put your Phillips back in here. And your 7mm. I'm just going to do this without the drill. Alright, and once that's done, hook the battery back up, turn everything on. We actually turn the truck off and just bring it to the run position.